Have you guys read about what's been going on in Nagorno-Karabakh? It's heartbreaking what has been going on. I wanted to talk to you guys about this. I almost forgot, but I really want to talk to you guys about what has been going on in Nagorno-Karabakh in what is technically Azerbaijan, but historically is part of Armenia. There has been a brutal blockade that's been going on for months. I've talked about this before. It is vicious. It's cruel. It is genocidal. The Azeri government has been blocking the Armenians from receiving food and medicine, and people have been living off of whatever the farmers have been growing in Nagorno-Karabakh. The Russians and the Red Cross were initially allowed to transport food and medicine into Nagorno-Karabakh, but the Azeris have blocked the Red Cross and have blocked the Russian peacekeepers from transporting food and medicine for the ethnic Armenians living in Nagorno-Karabakh. They are people who are living off of whatever grain they have left in their house, buckwheat. People are living off of whatever the farmers grow, and because the farmers are one of the very few, or really the only source of fresh produce in Nagorno-Karabakh, where the Armenians live in Nagorno-Karabakh, the price of the vegetables are very, very high. People are forced to stand for hours just for some bread, and it's just absolutely sickening what the Azeris have been doing. The Azeris are just cruel, and they want the Armenians to leave. That is the goal. The goal is to make it so miserable for the Armenians that the Armenians will just leave and go to mainland Armenia. They want to ethnically cleanse Nagorno-Karabakh from. They want to ethnically cleanse all of the Armenians from Nagorno-Karabakh. They want to get rid of them. They want to push them out, and it's just so evil what's been happening over there. Very evil, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about it, because it is very important. And I know some people who live in Armenia. I know a doctor who, last I talked to her, she was operating in Nagorno-Karabakh. I interviewed her. You can watch my interview with her. I did it back in 2020, but I want to speak to her, see what her perspective on the situation is on the ground, and maybe there's something that we can do to help people there. I want to see what we can do. I really feel bad for the people there. It's just it's literally a policy of ethnic cleansing, what's been going on in that region. And now Armenians who want to go to the hospital for emergency purposes, they have to be searched at a checkpoint to see if they actually have medical problems. They want to search people to see, they want to make sure that they actually have medical issues, and all that's going to do is prolong the person's suffering. Could Russia do airdrops of food? I don't know. See, the thing is that Russia wants to maintain diplomatic ties with Azerbaijan, because Azerbaijan is a very strong ally with Turkey. So Russia wants to maintain diplomatic ties with Turkey and Azerbaijan, even though they're enemies, really. And plus, Russia can't afford to have. Russia cannot afford right now to be fighting two different fronts, fighting in Ukraine and then fighting in the South Caucasus at the same time. It would be just too difficult. Logistically speaking, it would be too difficult for Russia. It would just drain Russia of so much of its manpower. So there's really not much Russia can do at this point. But it's just heartbreaking what's been happening, guys. So heartbreaking. But yeah, I wanted to get that off my chest. I suggest that you guys look into this stuff and read up on what's been happening over there. It's just so awful. It is definitely ethnic cleansing.